said
ammo,
more
the whole
people would be coming.
deal. Alright, so
It's
I'm gonna
nice
have
to meet you.
Ah, crap.
yeah, that's perfect.
There we go. Freaking. The app was acting funny. They don't want to download nothing. There
Yep.
we go.
Alright, so from here, I got this shot, and then I'm gonna have you walk
With
towards me,
smarts
and then we'll just take a couple of angles.
little luck, you'll
Alright, you want me to walk towards you now?
just fine
Let me
out
give another 3, 2, and 1. Alright, go ahead and just do your RP walk towards me. Perfect. Keep it coming. Cut on that. Good. And stay right there, and then I'm just going to have you head for the door. On my mark. 3, 2, 1, action. And just stop at the door. Yep. Hold right there.
I'm a movie star, mother.
You made it to Hollywood. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Man, it's a flatty hood. Flatty hood.
Flatty hood. Alright, go ahead and continue your walk. Right to the
I
doorway.
bet the younging is just looking and saying, "What you doing?" Recording
Pretty
a film.
much. Yeah, she's gotten to know that, alright, hold right there. Face straight. Go back and come back out, face more straight in the doorway. Yep. And on my mark. 3, 2, 1, action. There we go, and pause right there. Good. 3, 2, 1. Alright. And then we're going to go over here to the responder area. Are they,
Volunteers needed. We need you.
That's right. So this will be exactly. Check in here. Alright, let's go ahead and have you stand in between the 2 units. And then this is just going to be the quest giving area in the future. So basically there's names in those computers, and those names we can randomly rotate those names around to give different quests, so that people will just access them by typing in the names. Alright.
The Flatwoods Mayor just becomes an expansion of the responders at this point.
Nah.
All because of that quest I gave you.
Like I said,
because of the courier.
it's organic, you know? You never know where they're going to come from.
Now all I know, every time I log in the website, all I see is like an image of this computer on the inside, and all I just see is just the names of everybody's quest. I don't know, I feel like that's just gonna happen one of these days, and then I'll be like, that one quest was the turning point for the responders.
Right.
Instead of just randomly sending it on Pip-Boy, we now have it on computers.
Oh, that's because they've worked hard to link the ITEL satellite, you know?
Oh yes.
Now let's hold that. Yeah, no, the hope is that you'll be standalone, you know? I mean, if there's something you want to do, you tell me, even if it's not related to the responders directly. I mean, you can have them do anything for you. That's going to be the beauty of it, is that, you know, granted, they are using the responder units to make it happen, of course, so, you know, we hope it's a respectable thing, but, alright, and let me just get this angle. 3.
Honestly, I will not lie and say that the amount of ideas that I have, plus with the lore in this game, I can imagine just everybody being like, wow, this lore is crazy.
No, it's true though, right? I mean, that's exactly what...
Hell, at one point I was actually thinking of turning like I guess just like making it for people to do the Wolf Horde event, like just making a video of a wolf killing people, and I'll be like, responders, we need you. A wolf horde has been terrorizing Appalachia for too long, and we need your help to stop them. Execute each of the wolf pack leaders up in the old county fair. Once you do that, eliminate the wolf pack alpha, and with that we might just stop their little terrorization.
Yep, that's really, I mean, that's exactly what you do. I mean, you're just giving, where in the past it was just a holotape, you're giving an NPC to give it, you know? Even if it was the exact same quest over again, you know, that the game already gives you.
Oh yeah.
And 3.
Spicing it up.
Right, giving it, some flavor text basically. But from an RP community standpoint, it gives people something more tangible than just running into a bunch of people in the game. Now they can say, they saw this more impactful movie that had music to it and emotion. Wait till you see the one we do with Sophie. That one actually, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have yet to hear a sample of Sophie's voice, because you guys told me that Sophie's involved in the Courier quest. I cried. I will not lie. I told you. I told you on the chat. I actually cried.
Right. No,
watching that.
Yeah.
And I was like, why am I crying? Like, just like that. When I saw that, and I was like, don't you fucking dare. And I saw him shoot the cow. I'm like, you bitch, they killed my boy. They killed my boy.
I could send you
Oh, I'm
hers
crying
if
again. Hold on. I got too into it. Shit.
I can send you hers if you want to see it. But, of course,
yes.
Go through the quest. But, yeah, I'll send it to you. All right, I think we're good in here. So let's see, time of day. We are at 3:45
3 a.m.
Yeah, so the sun's starting to come up. It's perfect. Let's go ahead and
shine, you nuclear battery.
Yeah. We'll start running there, and that will kill some time. And then yeah, like this house now, the Miller House. That's what we call it, the Miller House. This bridge now, it's all iconic. So people that come in this area, now they can come and take a picture with Sophie.
Oh, Sophie!
Right?
Sophie Yates!
Yeah.
Well, she dead!
and you know what? She changes. I never realized this, but we've been back here multiple times, and she looks different depending on the server and when you come in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All the NPCs that are dead here do.
Yeah, that changed. Yeah, that's wild.
So it's like, different people die every day.
Right, exactly. Come get a picture with the mayor and Flatwoods.
You're safe in my territory.
You got a bug problem there.
Nothing I can do. I'm just one man.
Roaches. That's right.
Mole rats. I do what I can. Just a one-man army.
The best is when you ad-lib the scoundrelous, scandalous.
You saw that when I improvised?
Yeah, that was so funny.
Scandalous, murderous. I forgot the rest. Wasn't it?
Yeah,
I forgot the
was
rest.
hilarious.
It was scandalous, and what else?
This scoundrel, scandalous, something or I can't even remember the last one. Yeah.
Scoundrels, scandalous, heathens.
Right. Yeah.
I tell you, man, you told me make it as organic as possible.
Yeah,
you would say that.
Exactly. That's exactly right. That's what we want.
Oh, there's a briefcase over here.
Ooh. Check it out. Oh, we got a ways to go.
Ooh, there's a note in here.
Mm-hmm. It's been planted.
I'm gonna read it. Welcome, survivor. You made it through the apocalypse, through the very end of the world itself. Come to the new settlement at Arctos Pharma and join us. Every newcomer receives your very own leather chest piece for free. If you join our settlement permanently and contribute to the survival of others in the settlement.
Mm-hmm. Lore. Now make that settlement. See? That's literally how it happens.
Well, they made a settlement there, but I guess they never made it work out because of all the ghouls or all the scorch always spawn there.
Right. But that's why somebody needs to settle there now. Then it's like a whole new, it's like, let's see how many NPC mayors and everybody. I mean, there's got to be mayors of different towns now, right? And then
they put a Flatwoods mayor, I swear to God. I swear. I'm going to be like, oh, he's just my assistant.
Right.
There's only room for one jolly NPC here.
I'm kind of bummed that I like that they're going to bring NPCs in. That's great. But I'm kind of bummed about it a little bit too because it destroys the, in some ways it kind of takes away from the fun of creating. I mean, obviously. I mean, that's basically what I was gonna say. I was probably gonna say that at one point, really. That if they added NPCs, it would have been. 100% sure there would have been no way I would have met you people. Oh yeah. It would have been
Mostly because what would have been the point of making a faction if there's already
Right.
NPCs there?
Bodies.
It'd just probably be like another group of people who hang out and stuff.
Exactly. And we didn't want to be.
But that's why I was telling myself, and I think I was gonna say one day, maybe in a video or in a post on Twitter, just saying like, I'm glad there were no NPCs to begin with, because it helped shape quite a bit of people, and it actually helped me meet some amazing people.
There wouldn't have been a Doc C.J. Martin, I'll say that, because he wouldn't have even thought of it, probably. There would be no need.
Still have to do that quest with C.J. Martin. we gotta finish the cure before the Scorch Plague.
Right.
We gotta do that quick.
You'll find Doc pretty, he can be a little bit OCD at times. Not OCD, but, what's the word I'm looking for as I'm running out?
You just mark a day before April, and just record it and just place it as a tiny film.
Right. Let's see, where am I wandering off to? I'm just running around killing stuff now.
Now you want to go take a right.
Yeah, we want to take a right. Uh-oh. Don't freeze on me. There we go.
I'm recuperating my stamina.
That's right. That's right. Alright, good. We're getting some sun now. As long as we don't get fog or rain, we're good.
Mr. Sunshine, glow on us. Glow your radioactive sunlight at us. I would imagine that's how they would feel.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll be ready in a second.
Time for me to cheat and use some canned coffee to my advantage.
Yeah.
Later, Slowpoke.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta go. Wait a minute, how are you going faster than me? What?
Oh boy.
Oh
There we
boy! Commander, look out! Holy cow.
go. Yeah. I don't have my HUD up either, so I don't have a... If I don't have my bats, then I'm just in free fire. I can't see my HUD.
That is the second time I run into that pack of dogs, and I'm
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ, if they're here, then where are the mutants?
I know, right? Yeah.
Unless they just let them out, that way they can get food for the mutants. It would make sense. They're
True.
usually in a pack. And I think in the lore, I think they did say where they just like grab wild dogs,
Yeah,
place
yep.
them in bats tanks, and
Exactly. see
train
what
them, and
happens.
then let them go as a hunting party or something.
Mm-hmm. See what happens.
Which honestly, I would be scared to know what cats would look like if they were dumped in FEV.
Oh, jeez.
Just
Cats.
giant, agile felines.
Yeah, that'd be ugly.
I mean, look, I don't even actually kind of think about it. I would imagine what kind of breed those dogs are, because they almost look like Rottweilers or something. Those Super Moonhounds. Alright, well, it's morning. We should probably head to the.
Yep. Let's head to it. Alright.
Say this way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they do look like Rottweilers. None of them look like pit
Yeah,
bulls,
they have
but
like
it's-
a exactly, like a bulldog meets Rottweiler, and yeah. It's to my left, right? Is that where?
yeah, it's to your left. We just need to keep going this way.
Yeah.
Towards the airfield.
There we go.
Or the airport, I should say, not airfield. Honestly, you just like caught me off guard after you said that Todd Howard saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he actually like compliments my quest, I would say you, good sir, are my inspiration.
Yeah, that's why I want to redo it. Make sure it's, you know, 'cause it would-
Perfect. Up to
it'd be
Todd
fine.
level.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be good.
Right, exactly.
There's nothing wrong with adding a little bit more flavor to it.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Wait a second. Am I, give me 1 second. I'm hurt.
Sandwich. You're hurting?
Here we go.
Oh, behind you.
Thank
No,
you.
you fuck. I was trying to shoot at him and advance on the ghoul on the roof. I'm like, no.
Yeah. That's the one thing. Yeah.
One mistake and it got the commander killed. What am I supposed to tell his wife, Anderson?
Yeah, you gotta, yeah, we're
I was supposed to
traveling
explain to the missus that.
Alright, we are close. We don't want to miss the peak sunlight. Yeah, almost about to.
Just looking at sunshine.
Yep, perfect.
Radioactively ready. It would actually be very interesting if one day they actually do a Fallout game where instead of it being Fallout, it is just like the world finally recovered.
Yep.
Now, like,
Yeah, like
just to see the world recovered, you have like finally working vehicles now. I mean, it's still pretty much wasteland as it is, but at least it has some recovery to it. Where you see less super mutants and like people getting used to the wildlife and stuff.
No, I think that would be a really cool aspect. I mean, imagine all this being rebuilt, you know, and then you
Oh
have
yeah,
like a...
I would not mind if they would ever come back to West Virginia and just like show like the future. I mean, they're pretty much doing that right now.
Right,
Like, since
right.
they're gonna have giant settlements, like we've come so far.
Thank you.
Oh, Commander, you are dying.
Yeah, I can't see how much health I have. Alright, here we go.
You have a slimmer of
There we
health,
go.
and you have so much radiation, by the way, that is
Yeah.
covering.
Commander's always been a bloodied asshole. Alright, here we go. Perfect. Much better. Much better. Alright. Double check my stream is active. Yep. Alright.
Burp. Excuse me.
Okay, here we go. Let's see.
The Mayor of Flatwoods, ready for camera.
Alright. Zoom in. Phase
Oh,
one.
we now it's a sassy actress called Scarlet.
That's my daughter's name, actually. She could be
Oh,
here.
damn.
She's 5, but she's Scarlet.
All that's missing is that her head is Scarlet, not head,
Yeah.
her hair.
Yeah.
Because usually when I remember, and I think it was in the TV, I saw a character named Scarlet. Her hair was Scarlet, and I'm like fitting.
Mm-hmm. That is funny. 3, 2, 1, and let me get a real close up here. Oh yeah.
Get a close up on those freckles of mine
Yeah,
that
I
added
got
to
'em.
this character.
3,
You get to see them freckles. No, no
2.
scars now, just freckles.
Just freckles.
He's just
1.
too good. He's just too good to not get scars.
Yeah, I mean, what good is a character without the scarring? I mean, in the wasteland.
it means he survives a lot and doesn't get into trouble.
Right. He looks sun-baked too, you know. He's nice and wrinkled up.
Oh yeah, I think that is the skin that I gave him,
Yeah,
the sunbathe skin.
Yeah.
I try to go for that more NPC look.
Yeah. Yeah.
So getting that perfect character skin is so difficult.
yeah.
At the same time, also essential if you're trying to make an NPC character.
A married man he was too, huh?
Oh yeah. You can see that. But I remember picking the ring up from a house nearby, near the Nuka-Cola factory. So I just placed it on there just to look nice.
Yeah.
And ever since that, I just told it, yeah, I'm married. But she dead. Damn.
Okay.
Your woman dead? Oh yeah, she did. Wasteland wasn't too kind to her. It hasn't been too kind to me either. But hey, now I live for her, and now I live thanks to you boys and girls.
Let's hope. The vultures are rising.
Ooh, the vultures are gonna have competition because now it's gonna be the Blood Eagle gang
Yeah,
apparently.
Yeah. Everybody's.
So I was talking to one. Apparently, I met one of my friends is actually an ex-vulture. Apparently. And I was talking to him, and I was like, because I mentioned the vulture, and it's like, did you say the vulture? I mean, yeah. Apparently, he was with them, but apparently he left them a while back because I guess something happened with him in Nuclear Winter with them, where they just did something that pissed him off, and he left. Something. I think like they didn't revive him because you know how Nuclear Winter is. It's so heated and everything.
Yeah.
It's like apparently they did something that pissed him off, and then he just like left after a while. But apparently he was a member of the Vulture Gang.
Yeah, they definitely have a reputation. Now, you know, I mean, they're good. They're a good group of guys, but at the same time, and gals, but at the same time,
And gals.
yeah, we interact with them mostly in the RP scenario, so you know we don't really engage them in the hostilities of PvP. I mean, we do when we have an event, and we let the event drive the story. But it's different, you know, when it's a planned out thing where there's boundaries and everybody is either, you know, using non-legendary and there's
Oh yeah,
rules.
that's when it's really good, when it's non-legendary
Yes,
weapons.
yes.
Because it lasts longer and people don't die every 2 seconds.
Right. And yeah, and we also create that boundary of, you know, 2 deaths or things like that, so that there's a definitive winner and loser as opposed to just whoever gets tired first or bored or runs out of ammo, you know, stuff like that. But we use it like a dice roll, basically. If you were playing an RPG game and you needed to roll a dice to see which way to take the story, that would be it. All right, I'm about done here. 3, 2, much better images. Much better.
I'm actually glad I was able to figure out the app much more better. I haven't recorded any voices in a while, but at least I was able to finally send it as a voice file, not as a video file.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, fortunately, we were able to detach the video and the file, so it wasn't an issue on our end. But yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, the recordings are coming in much better as well, so that's good.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah, I have to pick a certain time to record, like maybe at night or something, because either Dad's working on his project in the back, which you probably heard in the background was like power tools, or it's
Right.
or it's raining super hard, and it's like, gosh dang it.
Yep.
And there's no there's no quiet rooms, unless I guess you count the bathroom as a quiet room.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Let me go ahead and have you drop your hands real quick. I'm just going to get a couple with you not holding. That way it looks different on different videos. Alright, so can you drop your hands?
I did. Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's not showing up. That figures. Try doing an emoji. Or an emote.
Okay, hold
Excuse me, not emoji. There we go.
Mocking you with the Mothman test.
Alright, there we go. Alright, let me just get a couple like this. That way it looks different.
It's still going on, the little dance emote.
Is it really? Yeah, and on mine it's not. That's why.
No, it's that. It's just like the little icon above my head is still going on. It's just mocking you, like, you can't tap this. You can't tap
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Just mocking the commander. He's like, you little shit. You dare mock the commander of the 5-0. So apparently, I think what was it when some of my guys were some of the group that I was talking about this is in a video. So someone was talking about all the leaked content from the Atomic Shop, and apparently that responder outfit is gonna be an Under Armour, I guess.
Yeah, I'd heard that, which kind of blows. Because, well, no, I guess if it's.
What, you were disappointed or you were surprised?
I wasn't surprised by it, but I was a little disappointed by the way it looks. But whatever.
I mean, wasn't it basically just like what, fireman trousers?
Yeah, it's pretty much. It wasn't like dramatically different. All right, let's go ahead and we'll go over towards the HQ a little bit where there's some.
At least look at the bright side. At least all the volunteers can wear the armor they want, as long as you can see the responder clothing. So it's perfect volunteer clothing.
No, that is true. Yeah, let's go ahead.
I'll probably just say that if you want to be a volunteer, be sure to farm your atoms and buy that volunteer outfit.
Right. Alright, I'll get you standing up here. Just a couple of shots and then we should be good to go.
Up here?
Yeah, that's good. We want to show solidarity in the...
You are almost dead, by the way. You are losing health.
Am I? Yeah. Okay, let me check my HUD here. I must be...
You're thirsty or hungry. One of the two.
Damn. Display. HUD.
You have to take better care of yourself, Commander.
I know. I don't have people here feeding me. Oh yeah, it's food. Do I have? There we go. Let me. Yeah, and grab some food. Did anybody stock my coolers?
Time to see.
Oh no. Let's see. What do I have to eat here? Anything? Anything? You have any food on you by any chance?
Oh yeah,
All right.
plenty.
I might have to grab some.
I'm a responder for crying out loud.
I know. I'm the one that doesn't have any food, which is not.
Some mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Here's seafood. What else do I
Perfect.
have some sweetheart blended tea and one vegetarian ham.
Lovely. A whole meal. Thank you.
That's more than a meal, it's a buffet.
Good lord.
You get tea as well.
We'll have to tell
I
Mark.
do have to submit a report to Bethesda though. I keep forgetting it.
What's that?
All the dailies aren't working. They're not dispensing any rewards.
Oh, interesting. Wow.
Every time I do the dailies, it's like, gosh dang it, they're not dispensing any reward or XP.
Yeah, that's.
So
a
it's
pain.
like I get
Yeah.
them done, but it's nothing. I'm like, well, shit.
Right.
I know there's gonna be new
Credit.
dailies for the AI, but I still like doing some of the dailies during the game.
Yeah, seriously, that's a pain.
So I will have to send a submit, or maybe you can do it for me if Todd ever contacts you.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish. Yeah, we just got the notice from one of the guys that we originally have worked with. He works in Bethesda. He's like their and then Ken Chad
Programmer,
the podcast.
designer,
Yeah,
artist,
he's what do they call it? The
representative,
yeah. He has a specific
or an
title.
intern.
He has a specific title, but he's the one that got the Chad podcast into the Bethesda.
Ah,
Yeah, so here we go, close up here.
I mean, he's just like slow. Yeah, I mean, he's just like looking every day at your Twitter, and be like, "Yes, the impressive bunch." Todd, I was like, "Who's that?" Oh, there's a group of role players, man. They just go around role playing the game. Really?
Yeah.
Show me. They just watch like almost half all the videos.
Yeah,
I like it. Pretty good. Pretty good.
yeah.
You
that
should
was-
contact them, and then the story continues from there.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. See.
You should have hope, man. At this point, if Chad made it, you guys can make it, since you're pretty much interacting with the community every day.
Right. Oh, that was the hope, just creating a place for people that want to RP to come in and actually do it, and have a window, because most people don't know how to start the process. But if you become a responder, you get a requisition, and then you come in here, you're going to immediately start engaging in RP right from the get-go.
Yep.
And then that's again.
I should
the
just
Flatwood
like give
Mayor.
them their own little points, like Flatwood points. They get like a little badge of the Flatwood town on it.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thought, because as an NPC character now, you can engage. If you're in the game world and they come to Flatwoods and you're there, I mean, right? That's awesome. I'm going to travel to Flatwoods and actually meet you in real life.
Oh yeah. Yep. They get to see me there, talk to me. I'll probably give them a quest because I was at Barnett, like I said in the chat, and
Yeah.
and I was giving her the what was it? Right, I gave her like a little. I was giving her the quest for the courier for her to do because she really wants to do it. I'm like, well, sure, it's somewhere, and I just told her where it was to look for it. But then you call me, and I'm like, all right, duty calls, quest later.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Because if I don't do this, then the quest doesn't get started. Then.
Well, the good thing too is like the story again is completely different, and the sense of what you had displayed. So you actually have, bless you. Let me
Thank you.
last angle here, and we're good to go. And 5, 4.
No, it was kind of stressful trying to log in because my niece said, like, Uncle, let's play treasure hunt. I'm like, all right, give me a second because Uncle's got to do something very important right now. She's like just spying him in the door, and I'm like, hey, I said I'm doing something important. I'll play with you,
I know, honey,
but you can't stand there looking at me because then you'll get tired or else you'll get cranky. I don't want
Right.
neither of those.
Yeah, I've got a 5-year-old right next to me now that's like, Daddy, take me outside to ride the bike, and I'm going to. And she's like doing flips in the chair next to me.
Doing flips in the chair.
Yeah.
Like, Daddy, are you done yet? Not yet.
Yeah.
Are you done? No.
She's running into the house with knives.
Oh,
Daddy,
God.
Just kidding.
No, and drop the knife.
Yeah, exactly. I'm about done, hun. All right, I'm talking with the mayor. The mayor of Flatwoods is very important. We need to. There he is. Personal marshal.
Ralph sending a text. Ralph sending a text.
All right, Mr. Mayor, that is perfect. Much brighter, much more happier scenario, and we're good to go, my friend.
The darkness. All right, so you got it all?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.